Hi, good evening. I'm here again. Or should I say good morning? Or is it good afternoon? All I know is it's good evening from London, England. Yes, London, England, where it's cold and wet. And it's your host, your guy himself. If you're watching for the first time, I'm DLG Reppin'. Dele London Gooner. DLG. Reppin' spelled Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. Yes, I'm here to bring you the latest football contexts. I'm here to bring you my version of DLG Reppin's daily transfer news. And we've got some latest news on links and who and who is being eyed up. I mean, I spoke about Buendia. I haven't spoken, and I've spoken about Isco. So these one of those two are likely to sign. But the news on Isco is, according to Mikel Arteta, he is not interested in Isco apparently. Well, I mean, these are possibly newspaper articles, but it seems to me that Arteta's not interested in him, and he only wants players. He only wants a certain playmaker who fits his bill, and at the moment, Emil Rose-Smith is playing well. However, if you're getting a playmaker, maybe it's to give Emil Rose-Smith that push and to keep him on his toes, and to let him know that his place in the team is not safe, not secured, as he has got to keep the performances consistent and regular as possible. However, I would love to see Isco, but for 6 months on a deal, that's a bit of a gamble. It's a bit of a strange one for me, because I thought as a club we'd be looking to sign him on a permanent basis, but in January it's more likely to be loans, and I know that it's not going to be easy getting permanent deals. I know it's not impossible. Deals can be done. Deals can be done on a permanent basis, but for me, Isco is more likely to be on loan. Arsenal fans, what do you think? Is Isco worth a 6 months loan? Leave it in the comment section below. Let's go through some more. Well, according to the Independent, it says here, Arsenal eye player plus cash deal for Norwich Emi Buendia. Joe Willock and Reece Nelson are among the Arsenal players are willing to offer to get a deal done this month. I don't think I could handle that, Willock and Reece Nelson. I both think they both have a future at the club for what they bring into the team. Although Willock is a guy who runs with the ball, skips past one or two players and he has his head down, and he's never aware of his teammates who are in a better position than him. But one thing with Joe Willock is he can get better as a player. That I do know. One thing is for sure, we are looking at a goalkeeper, and so are Palace and another Premier League team, and he goes by the name of Sene Daeng. Now, I've never heard of him. I don't know where he's from. For the simple fact is, all I know is he's possibly in his late teens. If I can just find the article here. Yeah, he's a QPR goalkeeper. Arsenal, as well as Palace and Leeds United, are tracking the 26-year-old Swiss goalkeeper. Oh, he's a 26-year-old Swiss goalkeeper in the name of Sene Daeng, Daing, and that's according to the Sun. Now, I know that Arsenal will probably look for another number two. They could possibly be inquiring for a number two, because how much trust do they have in Alex Renarson? I mean, he's had only not even a handful of games, less than a handful of games, and yeah, his last game he wasn't convincing. But that's just a bad performance. You know, that's like a bad day in the office. The next day, you go in and you can put in a better performance than you did in your last day. So, I don't know. It'll possibly be a little bit. I think it will be quite harsh on Renarson. You know. Let's look at the moorings. Jordan. Well, this is a midfielder that is needed now. Arsenal need a number 10 midfielder as well as a midfielder to partner Thomas Partey. That I understand. Well, the midfielders come out, John Jordan, and said, "I am super comfortably happy at Sevilla, and he doesn't, and he says he doesn't intend to go anywhere. So I don't think that would be a deal to be struck. I don't think a deal will be struck, you know, on the 1st of February. But you never know." The other midfielder that we've been linked with is Carlos Sola. I've spoken about him. I don't think. I don't know. I don't know so much about him. Is he a number 10 or is he a number 8 that can partner Thomas Partey? It remains to be seen. But we are lacking that creativity. Well, at the moment, I can't say we're lacking that creativity. Maybe we're lacking that partnership for Thomas Partey. And if Carlos Sola is not that number 10, then he's someone that could possibly partner Thomas Partey. But leave your views and your opinions in my comment section below on this one. And now I'm going to talk about the outs. Mustafi. Now, he has made it publicly clear that he will not sign another contract for Arsenal again. And he intends to leave. I mean, Barcelona were the last team to be linked with his contract, with his signature. I mean, I'll tell you what. Not even negotiations. For me, I just don't rate this guy. I would say this for free. Book a plane. Book the first flight from the nearest airport to his home, London home, and let's get him out of the club. You know? Because I just don't have any ratings for him at all. Hold on, I'm just reading something here about Lucas Torreira. Yeah, nothing much on him. Lucas Torreira. Now, he's out on loan at Atletico Madrid, and he's only played a couple of games, so it's not exactly worked out for him over there as such. Can he be the ideal partner for Thomas Partey? I don't see why not. I really don't see why not. I'm openly intrigued to see how him and Partey will work out. I mean, Partey's our permanent player, and Torreira is on loan at Atletico Madrid. But if he's not playing regularly at the Metropolitano, then it's likely that Atletico Madrid will send him back to Arsenal, and he will be our worry again. I mean, Torreira is not a bad player overnight. I mean, he lost his way in the team, but he possibly can get into the 4-2-3-1 because Granit Xhaka, Ceballos, Xhaka, Ceballos, Elneny. No, no, no. It just doesn't work at all. That combination just doesn't work at all. I mean, if you've got Partey who's fit and you bring back Torreira or maybe a Guendouzi, then you've got a very good midfield going there. And then you got the fantastic three in front of the two, which is Saka, Smith Rowe, and Bukayo Saka, Gabriel Martinelli. So you've got a good balance in that midfield, you know. And that's where we're going to try and strengthen. But, I'll tell you what, it's not going to be easy in this January transfer window. We all know that, you know, you're likely to get loans, and I'm fed up with loans. I don't want a loan. Personally, I want permanent signings. So, we need to find a solution for our number 10 or the ideal partner for Thomas Partey. Right, Socrates, he's more than likely to be leaving the club this month. Somewhere this month, he will be more than likely to leave the club. He's not in the entire squad. I don't even think I'm surprised he's possibly still got a squad number if he has got that. But for me, he's likely to be out of the squad. And yeah, he's just possibly finalising his deal. The only one that is left to date is Said Kolasinac, who's possibly in Schalke doing his medical, agreeing personal terms. But I think when you talk about the personal terms, his wages at Arsenal is 140,000 a week. Now, that 140k a week, I think Schalke will be happy to pay half of that and Arsenal pay the other half until the summer. And if we can strike a permanent deal with Schalke and agree a transfer fee along with the personal terms and the medical for him, he'll be done and dusted. William Saliba. Now, reports are flying around that he's on his way to Nice for another loan. I mean, is that what he actually needs? You know, to be, well, I suppose he wouldn't mind being close by where he can go and visit his mum's graveyard, because I think he lost both of his parents. If I stand corrected, he lost both of his parents. Leave it in the comment section below on that one about William Saliba's parents, if he lost both of his parents or was it just his mum. But for me, he is a highly talented footballer and defender, and I can't understand how he's not got into the first team after he spent the whole of last season on a loan when we signed him on the permanent deal. Nearly 30 million we paid for him. You know, to be precise, it's 27 million, yeah? Close to 30 million. All right? And he just hasn't been trusted by Mikel Arteta. And if Mikel Arteta doesn't rate him, then I don't see the point of him being at the club, you know? And I really feel for him. I would like Mikel... I can't trust Holding on a consistent basis. Mustafi, Chambers, more or less, you can trust him a little bit more. I could trust Chambers a little bit more than Mustafi and Holding. But at what point can Holding last an entire season? I mean, Chambers last an entire season. That is my doubt. You know, I always have this doubt in my mind that once he goes down, injured, he stays injured. And we haven't got a complete quality centre-half to stand side by side with Gabriel Magalhaes. Or Gabriel Magalhaes, should I say. So I would prefer if we can get Saliba, if we can convince Saliba not to go out on loan and stay and really fight for his place. He deserves a place in the squad. At least the place on the bench, week in, week out. So he can show us what he really is made of. Well, this one is going to be surprising. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Now, there's a bit of gossip going around saying that Maitland-Niles would only consider moving if he does not get regular games with Arsenal. And for me, I've always said that he's better suited at right back than Bellerin. Bellerin's done well in the last 3 games, but again, he's always due to have a bad performance, you know. And I mean a real bad performance. You know, he's 1 game from a bad performance. 1 game away from being absolutely dog crap. And that's the truth. And I'd rather depend on Suarez or Maitland-Niles. You know, Suarez understands that position. He's one of the best performing right backs in the Premier League. He proved that while he was at Southampton. How does he not get ahead of Bellerin? It's beyond me. You know, I don't know if I can trust Bellerin, but he's performing as well as he has done for a very long time. Can he keep it up going? You know, that's the big question. And Maitland-Niles needs regular game time. And he's getting to that age where he would like to start playing. Well, let's see where that ends up. Is there a player I would like to bring in? Other than that, you know, my personal view is we need an understudy left back for Kieran Tierney, another right back, and yeah, I'm open to that, and another striker for me. I spoke about Jonathan Davies. I think he would be an ideal audition in the summer, although Hodgson of Celtic is on the radar. He hasn't left the lips of many Arsenal fans. I think they are now talking about him, and it's another striker that we can be linked with. If there's a striker that Arsenal should go for in the summer, or if not this January transfer window, give me his name in my comment section below. I want your views and your opinions of this striker. And precisely leave it in the comment section below and make it precise, please. Other than that, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, I'm going to wrap this up and say yet again, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, and thank you for putting up with me and watching. I'll be back possibly later on with another football content. Other than that, I'm going to try and enjoy the Southampton v Liverpool game, where Liverpool can go 3 points clear. If they drop points, then next week, Manchester United will have the opportunity to go top of the league with a win against Burnley. However, I'll leave you in peace and hope you rest well while you're asleep. Remember, peace again, love again, and bless again. Do leave your views and your opinions, thoughts in my comment section below. Help me by smashing the thumbs up like button abundantly, please. And if you can you help me please subscribe to my channel? Thank you very much. That's smashing that subscribe button left, right, and center galore, abundantly and passionately. And a massive shout out to another subscriber. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for smashing that. Yeah, thank you for tapping that subscribe button for me, please. I mean, well, I'll say please. Yeah, I'll say thank you for smashing that subscribe button. Really appreciate the love and support you're showing for my channel. And please encourage your friends and family to do the same. So keep smashing that subscribe button to keep this channel growing. And I'll do my best to bring you the latest football content as well as the gossip column of the BBC Interactive. Other than that, I'm out of here, and be nice.